Oh, Brick Dark here. So, the LEGO Marvel Summer sets got revealed. I'm gonna forewarn you in advance, there's not many images of these, and they aren't the highest quality. Because I don't think the big official LEGO press release will come out until mid-July because of the really stupid skewed release dates, where everywhere except North America will get these sets on June 1st, and then North America will get these sets on August 1st. I don't know why they're doing it like that. Just make it all June 1st or August 1st. But up first, our first set is the 76186 Black Panther Dragonfly. This has 202 pieces, will retail for $19.99 USD, and has that same release date situation. This set's alright. This is probably my least favorite of the wave. I like the Shuri minifigure, who's the only exclusive one. The new Chitauri comes in quite a few sets, but I think is also really cool. And the Black Panther also comes in a more expensive set. The box art here is of the Infinity Saga, so they can go back and do other stuff. I don't know. It's alright. The box art's alright. I can see what they were going for. You have Thanos there. You have all these. Also interesting, since the Lego Gauntlet has to have the Power Stone on the side, they specifically cropped out the Power Stone. That's interesting. Then you can see on the back the Dragonfly. It can turn like that. It's a pretty uninteresting build, and it's the one if I skip out on one of these sets, this is gonna be the one, because other than the Shuri, there's nothing really here that's interesting. But anyways, the next set, the 76189 Captain America and Hydra Face Off. This is a 4+ set. It has 49 pieces, will retail for $9.99 USD, and it has that same release date situation. I really like both exclusive figures with the Hydra agent and then Captain America. This is the suit based off of Age of Ultron and Civil War, but it is a bit more updated than the suit than what we got for Age of Ultron and Civil War. There's lines in the star and there's a black outline around the star. So, it's a cool exclusive. I think the motorcycle, while it's oversized, I don't think it looks terrible. The turret is quite juniorized, but I don't know. I think the motorcycle has its charm. Maybe I've just seen too many oversized motorcycles, and this one is kind of close to what someone would use, so I don't know. But yeah, it's a small, cute little set. You also get Cap's hair. Yeah. Next up is probably the set I was looking forward to the most. This is the 76190 Iron Man Iron Monger Mayhem. This has 479 pieces, will retail for $39.99 USD. Yeah, this thing is very big. It's, I think, like 3 times the size of what it should be, but that doesn't mean it's bad. You get new Pepper Potts with the torso, who's probably the most uninteresting character here. You get the Iron Man Mark III, which looks really detailed. I really like how that looks. You also get Obadiah Stane. Looks really good. Yeah, it's very big. It probably shouldn't be this big. They probably could have scaled it down to maybe a $20 set. But I'm not complaining. This still looks really good, and from this angle as well, it looks awesome. Yeah, I like this. Also, that chest arc reactor can glow in the dark, that's awesome. That's really cool. But yeah, I like it. So next up, this is one that doesn't have very good pictures, unfortunately. This is the 76191 Infinity Gauntlet 18+ set. This has 590 pieces. Will retail for $69.99 USD, though I've heard $59.99 USD and $69.99 USD. I think it's going to be $69.99, though it may be $59. So it may be, I think it's going to be $70, but it may be $60. Yeah, this is a really cool one as well. I wasn't too keen on the fingers at first, but they've definitely grown on me and I like them much more. You have the stones on there, it looks great. And unfortunately this picture is really low quality, but you can get it to snap, which is great. That's awesome. Next up is probably the most hyped set. Like, when we heard the rumors of this, I think everyone in the Marvel Lego community just cheered. 76192 Avengers Endgame Final Battle. This has 527 pieces. Now, the price on this is really weird. The original rumored price, from when we got the rumors, like in March or April, was $89.99 USD. However, since this has gotten revealed, we've gotten two lower prices with $79.99 USD and $69.99 USD. I think $70, which is this, is the best price for this set. I hope it's $70. If it's $80, and especially if it's $90, it's a bit too expensive. I really hope it's $70. But we will have to wait and see. But just keep that in mind. But yeah, this one is great. It's an actual legitimate Endgame set. You get Scarlet Witch, who's probably the most disappointing figure of the set, because this is a new color for the Power Blast pieces, but it's magenta. I could understand if this was an existing one and they were lazy and didn't want to do it, but you specifically made a new color. Why not make it a translucent red? I don't know. She's also smiling, and I don't think she has an alternate face. But it's very hard to see, but you have an Endgame Cap with his more scaly suit. You have Iron Man Mark 85. I'm not sure if this is the same one from the Avengers compound battle from a couple years back, but you get the shield, which is a really nice inclusion. We get Fat Thor for the first time, which is great. I don't like the axe build, but I can easily modify that. I did it for Infinity War. I can do it here. You get Ant-Man again. You get Black Panther again, which is kind of like, why not replace him with Ronin? Like, we've not gotten Hawkeye's Ronin outfit, so. But then you got Thanos, which looks great. This big head, it's a separate piece and it can move. And what's interesting, like 5 years ago at this point, I bought like a knockoff Lego Fantastic Four thing. I'm very ashamed of it, but I did buy it. And it had the thing, and it used this same general design of having the head as a separate piece so it could rotate, which is very interesting. This is the first time Lego's done that. Very interesting. You also get Ant-Man's Ant-Van, which is really cool, as well as more of the compound, so you can combine this with the 2019 set. Here's the set. Like, yeah, this looks like a $70 box, but I hope it's $70, and I hope it's not $90. $90 is way too expensive for this. But looking at the back, you do have the Stark Gauntlet, so you can have Iron Man Snap, which is really cool. I'm not sure if that has printing. It doesn't look like it has printing, though it might. You also have Rocket and Captain Marvel in the holograms, which is a nice detail. And you have this whole workbench to create it. You also have on the Ant-Van the Quantum Realm, which is really cool, as well as a prison for Thanos. I mean, I'm fine with this being here. It's a Lego set. You can't really have him fade away to dust, but yeah. Also, this Captain Marvel figure is supposed to be coming in a retail exclusive Marvel set that comes out in August everywhere, and that figure leaked a couple days ago. I don't have it here, but yeah. that figure did leak. Final set we have is 76193, the Guardianship. This has 1,903 pieces, retail for $149.99 USD. Has the same release thing. This is cool. I like that they've given it a stand. I really do, and it's also very nicely curved off. The figures are also great. You have a more accurate teenage Groot. You have a new Rocket without the shoulder pads. You have, I think it's a new Mantis, like a tiny torso print difference. And then you have a new Star-Lord, which I really like that use of the Superman hair in that color. And everyone's making the joke, yeah, Drax is here, but he's invisible. It's just kind of like, why did you have to include the Chitauri? That's my big issue, is why did you have to include the Chitauri? This is like from the end of Endgame. So why not include an Endgame Drax? I don't know, because that figure is quite hard to get. I'm lucky to have one, and it is the only the one. So here's another shot of the set. It looks very nice and smoothed off. It's like a pseudo UCS set, which is quite cool. I've been meaning to rebuild my Milano. I'll probably try and do that somewhat soon. But this is another cool one as well. I got the 2018 Benatar purely for the figures, because that was the only way to get Thanos at the time. And I sold it, because I just did not care about it, but this one is actually cool, I think, because that stand really does help it. And it looks like you actually have quite a bit of interior space as well, which is quite nice. It doesn't come with the pod, but you do have a more accurate backside. So I guess this is the trade-off. But that is it for all of the Marvel Summer Set pictures that we have so far. So there's still a couple of things that we need to get revealed. We need to get the big $300 Daily Bugle set. That's supposedly coming out at the end of this month. They really like to wait until like days before the set's release to reveal them. So expect a video on that soonish. We've already got the Punisher, Daredevil, and Black Cat figures leaked from that set, which is really cool. Then, coming later this year, there's supposed to be 3 Spider-Man sets, 2 based off No Way Home, and 1 based off Far From Home. And one of them is going to be a Junior set. Don't know which one correlates to which movie. I hope, in that Far From Home set, I hope we get a Mysterio in his final battle, like, gray suit outfit. That'd be really cool. Then there's supposed to be a set coming out with Thor's house. It's supposed to come with, like, Lebowski, Thor, Korg, and Meek. So that's supposed to be a retail exclusive. I think it's going to be retailing for $30. Then you have the What If Captain America Iron Man mech with Captain Britain, and that should be an interesting one. That's supposed to be $35, and that's also a retail exclusive, I believe. Then you have a small version of Thanos' ship with a Thanos minifigure, an Iron Man minifigure, and a Captain Marvel minifigure, so that should be interesting. We'll see what comes of that. Then there's also the Marvel minifigure series for Disney Plus, and then the Marvel Advent Calendar. So yeah, there's still some Marvel stuff for the year that needs to be revealed. But really, we've got a lot of the pictures right here. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you guys later. Peace.